All right, time now for our segment that we love doing on Thursdays. It's TMZ, the 30-mile zone. We'd like to bring in Branson Quirk to talk about a couple topics. Branson, how are you, man?
Great to see you, Gary. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Happy birthday to Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks' his birthday today. Can you believe it? 70 years old.
Gosh, I love that. In all the films you played, iconic. Castaway being my absolute favorite.
Yeah, so good. And, of course, way back in the day, Splash. You can laugh with that one. But, man, what a great actor he was, huh? Or is.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, who else? Who else is better?
Not many. All right, we got a couple of topics to talk about here. Let's get to these right away. We got LeBron coming up second, but we want to start with this. I'm not too familiar with this, so please familiarize me. Dylan Wolf on Bunnie X, and he says the kiss that was going on was not really a shot at Jelly Roll.
Gosh, I have much more for you, Gary.
Okay.
You're outdated now, so
Yes.
I got some more. We actually caught up with him last night. If you're not caught up with this, Dylan Wolf is the man that Bunnie XO, Jelly Roll's ex-wife, was seen with over the weekend. They went on a couple dates in Nashville, and it wasn't just any couple dates. One of these dates was at Jelly Roll's bar, in which they shared a kiss at this bar, and then did not stop there. The two went on another date the very next night. We didn't see any PDA, but we did see them together. And by the way, he's half her age. He is a reality star from Calabasas Confidential, and he's back in the Los Angeles area now. So of course, TMZ, we caught up with him and we asked him all about this. And yes, he said previously that this was not in a shot in any way at Jelly Roll whatsoever. But then we went a step further with some new footage with him out in West Hollywood, and he told us that, and I got to just tell you, Gary, the quote exactly from this. He said, "Sometimes a cowboy wants to hunt cougars." So
that's what he said. I love
that.
Oh my goodness! Wow. So that's kind of where we're at right now. The Calabasas Confidential. I got to be honest with you. I haven't even seen that. So how is that? I mean, how big is he in that show? He's probably the guy, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have not either, so I'm not going to be able to give you an answer on that. I just know Calabasas is such a big and ritzy area. As we know, the Kardashians, Calabasas,
Yep.
A lot of celebrities are out there. So it does make you wonder, why he was in Nashville and why he was there to begin with. Was there any, pre-discussion with Bunnie beforehand, and that's what led him out there? But he did also say to us that in no way has Jelly Roll reached out to him. He hasn't heard anything whatsoever. So if Jelly Roll is jealous or anything, he's definitely keeping it to himself. And he also said that he has love for both Bunnie XO and Jelly Roll.
Yeah, a jealous Jelly Roll. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I don't know. We're going to find out.
Gotta make the jelly, right?
Right. Very, very jelly. He's very jelly. All right, let's move on to our next topic. LeBron James, of course, that's the big news. Not going to be with the Lakers anymore. But now it looks like he's going to join the PGA Tour. I mean, what's going on with LeBron? I've seen him play golf. It's not that good. I mean, I know he's got to take a while to get there.
Right. I mean, you can only really be good at one thing, I think, in life, and in basketball is that main thing for him. But in terms of who he's playing for, we don't know. He did tell the Lakers that he will be playing somewhere else for the 2026-2027 season. But in the meantime, on his previous decision day, he posted on July 8th a video of him just jamming out to some Tupac on the golf course, and didn't give anything except just him dancing along to the song. So we don't know whether or not he's going to be going to a specific team, but we do know that right now it's rumored that either it's going to be the 76ers, the Heat, or the Cavaliers. I'm leaning more towards the Cavaliers because of his history with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But what I want to know, Gary, mostly is what's going to happen to his son, Bronny James. I
know, because Bronny's still hanging out there down with the Lakers. So, I mean, he can't follow his dad again. He's got to break off and do his own thing. So, yeah, I mean, what's going to happen down there? What do people think down in L.A. about that? Are they stoked that Bronny's going to still be there?
Well, I can't speak on that too much, but I just know that they're very upset that
right.
LeBron decided to take off, And but hey, he's one of the best. He's the GOAT, so he can do what he wants.
He is. Yeah, a lot of people up here thought he might be going to Golden State because he and Steph are good friends, and
yes.
he's chasing a championship. I mean, that'd probably be a better chance to get one there. Cleveland's pretty good, as you mentioned. 76ers, that's a new one that popped in, and he won also a championship with the Heat. So you're right.
Right, and hey, Warriors could still happen. I'm actually rooting for that more so. I'm Warriors. I live and breathe Warriors growing up in the Bay Area. So we'll see. I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Branson, as always, thanks so much for delivering the goods to us. We'll do it again next Thursday.
Thanks, Gary. Talk to you soon.
You got it. Thanks, man. All right, here you go. TMZ. Check it out 2 times right here on Fox 40. You can watch it at 2 p.m., then again at 3:30 p.m. right here, as I mentioned, on Fox 40, TMZ.com.